Good afternoon, residents. Welcome back to our weekly craft session. So this afternoon, we're gonna be making Cheerio bird feeders. So just kind of a fun craft that you can hang outside your window, and also you don't need to buy bird seed for this, so it's completely edible for the birds and just kind of a nice, easy craft to do. Also, I just want to let everyone know that we are now doing crafts live in person, but we will be continuing to do the videos so that you can also, if you'd like to stay in your room and do the craft as well, we'll have that option too. So just want to let everyone know that it's also live in person on Thursdays at 1:30 p.m. So again, we're going to be making Cheerio bird feeders. You should have received a Ziploc bag with all the ingredients, or items I should say, that you will be needing for the craft. So just hold that for a minute. And then just make sure that you have like a nice flat surface, especially because you will have Cheerios, and I also, we put a mix in there, so it's Cheerios and Fruit Loops. Just kind of make it colorful looking. But yeah, so that they don't roll all over, it's nice to just have a flat surface, if you can. And then also in your bag, you should have 2 pipe cleaners. So you can just kind of put those in front. So everyone will have different colors, but I have a purple and a yellow pipe cleaner. You can just place those out in front. And then also everyone should have a piece of ribbon with them. Place that in front. And then if you want to make it easier, you can keep the Cheerios or Fruit Loops in the baggie just so they're not going all over the place. Or if you want to take a few out and lay them in front, that's fine as well. Whatever you would like to do. Okay, and then just put that aside. So you should have all the items in front just to kind of see what you have. Make sure you're not missing anything. Again, if you're missing something, like we say every week, please contact Activities Department Extension 612, and we'll be more than happy to go give you the item that you're missing. I also have 2 examples here of what we'll be making so that you get a feel of the finished product. So there's going to be 2 different ways. You could also come up with your own design if you would like. The design that I'll be making this afternoon is just like a swirly design like that. And we'll be using ribbon instead of the pipe cleaner at the top there, but that's one example. And then another example, if you're feeling really crafty and want to do a little bit harder one, it's 2 hearts. I don't know if you can see that really well, but they're connected. So we did give everyone 2 pipe cleaners if you would like to do that or make your own design. Again, you don't have to follow exactly the design that I'm doing on the video. So yeah, so you should have 2, but you don't have to use 2. I'm gonna only be using 1. And then again, the ribbon instead of the pipe cleaners at the top. All right, so first, I think I'm gonna use the yellow one that I have here. We're just going to take our Cheerios and Fruit Loops and just put them on the pipe cleaner. So I'm just gonna kind of alternate just to make it look really colorful. They should stay on the pipe cleaner pretty well, but just make sure they don't slide off the end. And if you want, you can always just kind of bend the pipe cleaner around the first Cheerio Fruit Loop you put on so it doesn't fall off. Okay? And then, yep, just continue to thread them on. What's nice about this craft too is you can really just be as creative as you would like, even with the design. So you don't have to follow exactly the design that I'm doing. Time. Okay. This part takes the longest. And if you have extra, you could always have cereal later. Too. Getting there. You can also make it as tight as you want. See, for this, I could spread them out a little more. And then when you kind of create the design after this, it'll spread the Cheerios and Fruit Loops out a little bit more too. Almost done here with the threading. I'll probably have a lot of extra, so you may not use all of the Cheerios and the Fruit Loops that we give you, which is fine. Just do a little more. I'm gonna do a few more Cheerios at the end here. And once you're finished, if you want, you can kind of bend the top of the pipe cleaner down a little bit. Just make sure it doesn't fall off on the other end. Make sure the Fruit Loops and Cheerios don't fall off. And I'm just kind of spreading mine out a little bit, but kind of make like a hook at the end there. Easier. Also, I made a hook too, just to kind of help with threading the string through at the end, the ribbon. So if you want, you can kind of hook the pipe cleaner around and just kind of make a hole at the top. What's nice is the pipe cleaner is really bendable, so it's easy to work with. And then if you want, you can try to spread them out a little bit, make sure the Cheerios and Fruit Loops take up all the space on the pipe cleaner. And then this is the part that can be a little tricky, but just trying to get the right design that you would like. So I'm gonna try to do like a loop, kind of hook it around, and I'm just gonna roll it around my finger to kind of help with that. Make that snake look. Out a little bit. Whatever way works for you. You can use a cup, I think, is another great way to kind of wrap it around to kind of make that that look. There we go. And what's nice is even if it's not like perfect, you can always try to fix it because the pipe cleaners are easy to move around with. Good. So something like that is what I got. Very similar. And so once you've gotten the design that you would like, the last step is fairly easy. You're just going to take your ribbon and you're going to put it through the top hole that you created with your pipe cleaner. And you're just going to put that ribbon through, and this is going to be the piece that you hang your bird feeder from, or use to hang your bird feeder. And again, make sure the bottom, because see, mine popped off a little bit, the bottom is closed so that the Fruit Loop and Cheerios don't fall off. Just gonna hook it around the last one there. Okay, whoops. There we go. And then I'm just gonna tie it go. Good. So there you have it. Just a tiny little bird feeder, but you can hang outside your window or put it somewhere outside. So, and then again, if you don't have to do this design, we have another design. This is a little bit harder because you have to use two pipe cleaners, and you're doing hearts, and then you just connect the two. But you can always do that, or you can create your own design. Up to you. And also a reminder, we will replay this video if you missed anything and or would like to do it after watching the first video. All right, well, thank you everyone for tuning in to the weekly craft, and please have a blessed rest of your week. Thank you.